Hi, I'm David from Sanda Pool Systems. This is another video in our series covering the operations of domestic pool analysis software. Remember, you can go to our webpage and click on our tutorials to drop down written instructions. Already opened the software this morning. Up till now we've reviewed how to do water tests, how to find clients, how to add new clients, how to add equipment, how to add equipment photos. What we haven't done is we haven't used any of the bottom buttons, the add test parameters, add edit clients. We're going to cover the reports today. So reports is called other reports. This is not your water test report. This is, as it says, other reports that you may want to print out. Other reports will pop up this form. Now the form is divided effectively into two parts. You've got the listing of all the various reports on the left hand side, and then a greyed out box on the right with an explanation of what the report's about. As soon as you select an item or a report in the list, it will go black. When it goes black, you'll be able to read that. So this one that I've selected is chemical listing. The report description that goes with that says this report shows all the chemicals, the dose rates, the details as currently held in the system. Now I've deliberately reversed all of the inputs so that the report's not particularly long, so we can see it for the purpose of the video. So these are all the various chemicals that we've currently got in our system. We've got liquid chlorine. It's in the liquid state, treats 40,000 litres, raises 4,000 mils by 10 parts. Now, because of the way I've had to do this, you won't see the column headings in this view. However, when you print, it will come out. This number down here is a count of the number of records, in this case 15. The other difference with this view is that everything else that you see on our system is a form. This is not. Although it looks like a form, it's actually a report itself. We simply don't print it, we're just using it as a holder with the print button and the cancel button. So if your screen is smaller, it's possible you won't see these buttons down the bottom. You might have to move the form or move the screen to get to them. Anyway, I'm going to cancel that for now. Effectively, all these reports are similar. You click, it shows you what you're going to get. So again, if we click client listing, it just says a complete client list is entered. Said to you, I've cut this back. So at the moment, and for reasons that will become apparent in a second, you can see we've got two clients which are in Meadowbank and my suburb. Both of those begin with M. So the next report is clients by suburb. Now clients by suburb is slightly different. If we click print preview, it'll ask you for the suburb name you want to look at. I'm going to put in M. Now it will list the two suburbs beginning with M, Meadowbank and my suburb. Now I'll just cancel that, and I'm going to do it again. Now remember, clients by suburb, this is restricted by what you enter, so the more I enter, the more the report will narrow down. So now I'm entering ME. Now it'll only show Meadowbank. If I'd entered MY, it would have only shown my suburb. The more letters I enter, the further along it would go. So if you had, I don't know, some other suburb, Melton or something, that began with ME, and you didn't want to show any of the pool owners in that suburb, you could go down MEA to show only Meadowbank. Pool list is as its name implies. Pools by volume is slightly different again. Pools by volume, it offers you to restrict the pools by two things. Is the volume greater than, less than, equals, equals or greater than, equals or less than? I'll put in less than and then just put in a volume, say 70,000 litres. Show report, and this will actually print the report. So I'll just give it a name, vol. Again, I print to file, so I'll just save that. And here's all the reports. Sorry, here's the report showing all the pools with volumes less than 70,000 litres on the system. It's I've deliberately chosen to use English words for the less than, greater than or equals, because if you're like me, you haven't been at school for a while, you haven't used those symbols for a while, you may have got a bit rusty. Pools listed by surface is similar. You simply select the surface that you want to pick up. I've done previously a fiberglass bar report to check this. I'm not going to show you that now. It's very similar to the pools by volume. Pools restricted by suburb is slightly different to clients by suburb. It's quite possible you could have a client in one suburb and a pool in a different or whatever. Test recipe listings is what it sounds like. There's all my various introduction text and what chemicals are tied to what and how I enter them in. And test targets. Now the test target report can get very, very long. I've deliberately pulled it back by taking out all the different mixtures, so all I've left is the base analysis. So this is effectively as the software would have been as soon as I opened it new, without running the setup wizard. If I had left it, I would have had over 2,000 lines in this report. So if you do want to print it, and there's no reason you can't, just be aware that it will take quite a bit of paper and take quite a bit of time to do. It pretty well covers all the various reports we can do within domestic pool analysis software. Don't forget, if you need further assistance or help, you can go to our website, you can click our tutorials, read through the tutorials, you can contact us. We're here to help.